I gotta get a pump.
Yeah, take a moment.
Look at us, man. Superman.
That weight is more than what Flavio Boccanini weighs, our other guest professional on the show, and Kevin's doing it for repetitions. Good job, Kevin.
Yeah. Every drop, every ounce, every piece of energy within me.
The experience of being much stronger than everybody else, I think that's an unbelievable experience. You feel richer. You feel that sooner or later that you can do anything.
Good morning, guys. It's February 11th, or it's 5:16 in the morning. I woke up a little earlier today because I noticed I can't wake up later and make it to work on time and work out at the same time. It just doesn't work. So we're going to do some chest and triceps today. We'll do some benching. Right now I have 135 on the bar. We're going to warm up and see how isolated I can make this, because we are going to do lots of sets. We'll do some triceps, and then we got to squeeze some shoulders in at the end. Hopefully we'll have some time, but we'll get started. I will be checking the chat throughout. Let me just put it on the chat. Ballistic stretching a little bit. It's crazy what's going on in the world, right? It's amazing. All the revelations coming out, the Epstein files and stuff. Anybody who is not taken aback, who is not, for me, I've known this stuff for quite some time now. So I'm not that taken aback. But for anyone who this is new to, this is like mind-boggling stuff. And I see a lot of people waking up finally. But we need more. And we need more people praying. That's another thing. All right. Let's do another side of this.
Pila paneta, un par de piezas que ya me gustaría de ver. Y pienso que no noté tu venimos y mide el cuerpo, el kilo de guayabe. El trayecto no es tiempo, lo bajo el deber. Un consecuente no quiero para la pelea como real. Playera estoy me decide por eso placar. No novelia no, ya no por ti oración ni gallarle. Y pienso Werby, como similar, correcto. Como si me citame frente a la no de lograrlo a correr. Es lo que tengo mejor a recorrer bien, no. Cosa de más que aguarda sin. Aunque pueda comer un té, ahí todo una bala pase.
I'm gonna add a little bit more weight, but not too much, because right now I like how I can control it good enough because it's not gonna make too much noise upstairs with my wife because I'll bang this thing, wake her up. We'll do lots of sets anyway.
Ando con el hielo. All right. Yeah. Ay. Arrendo en el Florida.
All right, we'll get another set. Let me just see something here. We're going to 35 seconds on this. We'll do a set now, and then we got 35 seconds. Oh man, see, I can't even get what I was getting. So this is enough weight for me right now. You know, people think they have to lift enormous amounts of weight to get gains. It's not true. All right, let's do 35 seconds here. That was set 3. We're gonna get more, of course. As I was saying about the Epstein file thing, insane how the people who should be in charge of protecting us are literally killing and eating babies, and it's right in the files, and creating underground cities and all this weirdness, and procuring little children for child sacrifice. But this is all stuff the Bible talked about. People used to do back in biblical times, so makes sense how it would continue to happen now. You know, why not? I'm getting 7. Let's increase it to 45. That way I can maybe get 8 at least. So we need to pray. More people need to understand Jesus is real. Hopefully this helps people get to that point, because we're being soft killed through the poisons in the air that they're spraying, and they're putting it in our foods with the glyphosate and pesticides that they spray. They're putting it into our minds with the brain numbing reality television that's out there, and all this crazy entertainment / distraction from this. And then, everything. Systematic. It's systematic. All right, let's get another one. Oh, help me get one more rep there. That's good. So, you know, we as a society, we as a culture, we cannot let this slide. It's too damning. It's got to the point where there's the point of no return. Something must happen to hold people in power accountable. Finally, whoever's in those files needs justice. So that's what we need to pray for. We need to pray for justice, so that people will, honestly, it's traitorous, it's treasonous. We need like something like a Nuremberg trials thing to really rectify what's going on. We have to pray for that. Let me see in the mirror. Getting pumped. Getting the pump. Did I put this on right? No, I didn't. I'll put it on now. I need that little extra there. I want to try to get 8 or 9 if I can. So I think that was set 6. I'm gonna try to do more. I'm feeling really pumped right now. And I think it helps is that I take a sea salt drink in the morning, and it helps wake up my metabolism. It also helps me get a better pump, I believe. I believe so. Oh man. I like to squeeze it in between. Get a little more blood in there. On set 7, we want over 10, preferably 12 sets. We'll see how we can do. Anyway, what do you guys think about all this stuff happening? It's insane. This is a moment in history that we are witnessing it happen right in front of our eyes. It's unprecedented. It's a turning point. We're witnessing a turning point. All right, let's do another set. Damn. All right. Let me check the mirror.
Si no te quieres, me tiene la bota. El gorro te hágame el unipo. Baby, que en príncipe y el volví que te provoque. Me tire el dolor de la bota. Lo tiría mi gorro, te dice siempre no. Vive que quiero comer un candy. Yo te por acá, por favor. Ya viendo dice mujer el día.
That's another set. Oh man, it's starting to get really hard. Let me drop it slightly. Go back down to 155. Five seconds. I'll do another set. Oh my god. Triceps are starting to take over too much a little bit. We'll do one more set. Doing good on time. Because I am doing slow controlled reps, you know. It's not just about pushing the weight, it's about isolating the muscle group and getting your muscle to do the work, not anything else, really. But for this one, what I'm going to try to do, we'll change it up a little bit. I'm trying to do a forceful positive and a slow negative. We'll try that. Forceful positive, slow negative on this next set. All right. Oh my god, that made it harder actually. Damn. All right, my triceps are coming in too much. We should change up the exercise. We're gonna do some elevated push-ups. Actually, you know what? First, we'll do some incline push presses on this universal machine. Then we'll do some elevated push-ups to burn it out a little bit more. All right, let's move. Let's see how this is first. It's too much.
Ahora está dime lo que tento. Ayer y la mano nunca creemos. Ni siquiera te di líderme la pierna. Silly modela, bujenga hasta llamar. En el pasado con lo que hay en mi mí no más. Siento pero no, juego no hay agitación. No al caso de lo que te cae. O me para de sus ojos. De nadie quiero que fui la columna. 20 cosas que me leen. Conmigo sigue la gente allá. 10 maluquito mundal. Dile que cumple Marial. 16 de Dayal. Los que a 13 años uno igual niño. Me nulo viejo me activo. Prima del partido. Este consigue compromé, pura cada carreto, también le seguro y de esto. Y carismático, y carismático,
Alright, that was the channel.
Working
All right, we got
but a sauna helps you handle it.
what's what I'm gonna say? We have, let's try 30-second breaks in between.
AI can spot
Let's squeeze more volume in.
So everything
And
stays on track.
and we gotta be done around 30 to 40 minutes from now, I would say. I don't want to be too late to work. So oh, my face itches right here. I can't get to it though, 'cause of the mask. All right, do another set. All right, let's do another 30 seconds here. Turn this a little bit. Danny Rule says fire. What's up, Danny? How you doing? What do you think of the whole Epstein thing, man? Isn't that crazy? Satanic pedophiles run the world. What do you think? Gets crazier by the day. I actually think it's going to be a House of Cards get way worse quick. The discovery being made public. Yeah. It's almost like at the point of no return. I was saying this before. It's like we as the public cannot just let this slide. There must be consequences. It's like if they can get away with this, they will literally start like becoming even more brazen, if that's even possible, and start like literally. They are becoming more brazen. if you think about it, like the chemtrail spraying has increased in the number of planes I'm seeing in the morning spraying. They're spraying all this shit in the atmosphere. Some farmers are saying it's aluminum, barium, strontium, and other stuff. You know, people are saying it's affecting the crops and stuff like that. It's a slow kill. They're literally trying to slow kill. It's almost like we have criminally insane people, like Joker personality type people, running things, and they are completely out of control, like with no checks. So there has to be serious prayer, in my view, serious consequences. It's insane, man. So you're awake, bro. You see what's going on. I try to share it as much as I can. I mean, within reason. Like, I can't go like spewing this stuff at work. I don't want to, I'm saying, but I try to as much as I can. It's crazy. Like, how do you not see it? And some people still don't see it, but I think a lot of people are waking up. Let's do another step. Damn. You know what I've discovered is living silica. I'm not, giving you my coupon code for it or whatever, but I buy it. It says living silica is good for your body overall, and your joints and your skin and whatever, but it's also good for detoxing aluminum. A lot of people don't know that. So I would buy some up, man. Buy some living silica, because we're being doused with this crap. I noticed I had started having a metallic taste in my mouth after yesterday, because I work in an area where it's more sprayed than where I live. And I'm there all day until I come home. So I noticed that. So I'm trying to detox, lemon water, high antioxidant fruits and veg and stuff like that. It'll help you detox too. Lots of water, fasting. It's important, We're going to get one more of these, and we'll shift over after that. I'm watching the time. We got to be finishing up with chest. Chest, it's almost done. My chest is almost done here. Let's see. Yeah, you're right, man. Danny Rose says aluminum and other materials cause neurocognitive degeneration. And it is. It's the root of Alzheimer's disease. It's the root of a lot of cognitive diseases. And I forget the other disease that's any neurological disease, I think, is the root of. And thank you, man. I'm pumping up the chest right now. I'm working the chest. So thank you. I appreciate he says his chest is massive, he says. But yeah, man, it's insane. I mean, what gets me is the fact that it's in your face. Like you look up in the sky. See, I'm a waterfowl hunter, right? So I look up in the sky a lot. I'm always looking at the geese. I'm looking at ducks. I'm looking at trying to see what flight patterns are. I'm trying to look at conditions. Like, so I see what's going on in the sky more, maybe more than the average person. The average person doesn't care to look up or something. I don't know. But it's so in your face. Like, how do you not see that? But yeah, kind of weird going to work a normal shift while thinking about global cabals and Queen of England being a lizard. Well, the lizard stuff, like the David Icke stuff, I don't know if you're referring to that, but you know, to me that's always seemed a little bit far-fetched, but after all this stuff coming out, I don't know. But in my view, it's not lizard stuff, it's demonic stuff. So these people are literally possessed. I mean, think about it. Only a possessed person can do these type of things to other people. You know?
Any way you can bring your 18
They're demonically possessed.
Today, and we'll give you a better deal on the best network. Based on Root Metrics' overall mobile network performance, U.S. second half 2025, all rights reserved. Must provide very recent postpaid consumer mobile bill and name of the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms, conditions, and apply.
All right. You got to move it. You know what, man? You're being joking and stuff, but it's honestly, after all this stuff that's come out, like, I'm liable to believe anything. But I think, these people are definitely demonically oppressed. Just like, it goes back to the biblical times, people would be demonically oppressed. It's a thing. I've seen it. People sometimes think it's all like, spewing like pea soup out of your mouth and whatever because it's Hollywood. But that's not it, man. It's very subtle. Like, it's like, in my view, like, these people who are pedophiles and they have a thing for kids and sexually, that's demonic, like they're walking around and stuff and they act normal, I'm sure, like in their day-to-day, but they're demonically oppressed because what else would cause a person to enjoy or like that, being a pedophile, So it be demonically oppressed and stuff like that. It looks different than what the movies say it should look like. You know what I mean? That's number one. But that's why I think, I tell people about my free ebook, Jesus Lives, on my website, fezgarcia.com, all stuff like that, because Jesus is a remedy to that. Not just that specific issue, but other issues, other topics, other sins, you could say, whether it's alcoholism or drug addiction or all these crazy things. So, in my case, I was addicted to porn for a long, long time. And I was almost like, it'll bring you to your knees where, like, you hit a rock bottom point, In the beginning, it's like, whatever, it's porn. He watches porn. This one watches porn. It's very common, da-da-da. But then you'll realize that over time, it, like, wears you down. It brings you into a darkness. And it will literally, it steals from you. It steals your time, steals your energy. It steals your God's plan for your life and stuff, and people you should have met but you didn't meet, and people who maybe, I don't know, you're supposed to be with. I don't know, stuff like that. So that's what I'm talking about. All right. So what we're gonna do is some elevated push-ups with these. All right. Then we're gonna do some tricep stuff over there, and this will be the last of the chest. All right, so right there. Chest is feeling definitely pumped. Where's my phone? Let me get my timer. We'll put my timer. Hang on, I gotta change this music. What the hell happened to my music, man? I was on copyright free, and all of a sudden I'm on something else now. I don't want to get strikes. There we go. Wait. I gotta wait. Let me just give me 1 second. This is just copyright free. Okay. All right, that was probably enough time. Let me do another set or two of this. All right, one more set of this. We got to move on. Man, the time goes. I've been doing a lot of chest today. I've been doing a lot of sets of chest today. Damn. Here's the final pump on the chest, though. Almost final pump. I'll do one more after this next set. You know, it's crazy. Like, lighter weight, higher reps, more volume has been getting me this result. I mean, in the past, I would do less overall volume and a little bit heavier of a weight. And I would get results and stuff like that. I was in my 20s and early 30s and stuff. But now I'm in my 40s. And it seems like this is working for me pretty well. And I like the fact that it's not overtaxing my joints and ligaments and making me prone to injuries. And I like the fact that it's safer, you know. And if I can build muscle and, you know, I'm interested in aesthetic physique, aesthetic looks. I'm not interested in, oh, I can bench such and such amount of weight. That's not interesting to me. So for me, this is working pretty well. All right, let's do another one. Now, it's been said before, you know, your body doesn't know how much weight you're lifting. Your body just knows the amount of stress you're putting on the muscle. All right, here's the final pump for chest. I see it better when I'm looking in the mirror, not in this little camera. But okay, let's do some triceps now. Let me get I have my straight bar in there. Let me put a little bit more weight on them. All right, let's change the angle here. Okay. All right, here we go. Tricep push downs. We're gonna try to get a bunch of sets, short rest time. Okay, we're at 15. Short rest time. I don't know if I should even bother using the timer here. I'm curious, anybody watching, have you given up eating fast food? Because I've saw some of these studies saying that fast food is, number one, it has so many BPA, whatever, plastic, microplastics in it and stuff. If you want to get in shape, if I had one thing to say to people, if you want to get in shape, my one thing would be cook everything. Cook everything. Don't buy out. Don't buy food out. Make your own food. If you do that one thing, man, you will naturally lose weight. You'll naturally feel better. You'll sleep better. You'll naturally be in more shape without exposing yourself to all this toxic crap. You know, let's do another set. When's the last time I ate food out? I would say it's years. I used to go to Chipotle because I thought certain places were healthier, like Chipotle, but as I learned that it's not necessarily the case. Plus, think about it. They got to turn a profit, right? So are they going to give you the best quality ingredients? No. They're going to give you lower quality ingredients. You're better off cooking it yourself. I mean, I make a sub myself. Like I'll get, I'll eat a sub. Like I'll go to this, get baked bread from the supermarket or whatever. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I do. Fry some onions in a pan, put some old, like leftover chicken breast cut up, into the pan, fry that, put it into a sandwich. It comes out much better, in my opinion. It's healthier. You know what I mean? Danny Rule, I don't know if you're still on this, but where are you from, bro? Are you from Canada? Are you from the States? Are you from the UK? Where are you from? Oh, man. Okay, let's do more. hurts. I'm gonna give myself 30 seconds. All right, there's 30 seconds. Let's hit it again. Sometimes they're too short a rest time, not good either. They tried to tell us, man. You know, I was talking about the whole Epstein file thing. If you remember that movie, They Live, it's called. Rodney Piper, the wrestler from the WWF at the time. You know, we all grew up with like Hulk Hogan and Jake the Snake Robertson and all these guys. He was a wrestler, but he was cast in this movie. You know, the classic scene where he puts his sunglasses on and like he can see everything clearly, and he sees like where he sees ads on the road, on the street, in the city. It says consume, and then you know he sees everything for what it is. That's a classic scene. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's called They Live. You know, watch clips from that movie. They tried to tell us, man. This stuff's been going on for a long time, and now people are waking up more. All right. What time is it anyway? I'm gonna get going. So 6:04. We're coming to the end. Let's do another one. Another movie they tried to tell us was, of course, Eyes Wide Shut. Stanley Kubrick directed that one. That one exposes everything. And, you know, people, oh, well, it's fictional. No. Now we know that's not fictional. It goes back to ancient Moloch worship and all this stuff that they used to do and still do. Now we know why God despised the fact that they would worship other gods and stuff, because they were trying to gain fame and fortune and power by sacrificing to these other quote unquote gods, which are really demons, by the way, and upset the whole apple cart of the whole world and brought all this evil into it. Imagine what it was like before all this evil. It must have been nice. The earth was a nice place back then, maybe. Teeks, what's up? How are you, man? What do you think of the whole Epstein file thing, man? We've been talking about that. Like, it's insane. We're run by satanic pedophiles. What do you think? Oh, man. Let me give myself a 30. We got to get a couple more. You know what I was thinking I should do? Because I try to squeeze in shoulders on this day. I'm getting to the point now. See, I started off 2 days a week. Then I went to 3, and I'm on 3 now. This is 6 months into my consistent training. And I'm thinking to going to 4. Why? Shoulders and traps day. Those are the 2 muscle groups I don't really put enough emphasis on training because I run out of time. So if I extended 1 more day, I think that's what I'll do. It'll just be shoulders and traps day. That's it. So it'll be kind of a light day. You know? Say hi. Say hi, Maya. Dun. You gonna do some tricep push downs? There. See, he's not scared of me with the mask on. He knows who I am. All right, let's do another one. All right, guys. That's what I'll do. I'm moving to 4 days a week. I just made the decision. The 4th day will be shoulders and traps. And we're going to do it that way, bro. So no shoulders today. We'll just finish up with some triceps. And then we'll do final pump. And we're done. 1 more set here. Pump. Final pump, ready? Do a few squeezes. Oh, man. All right, guys. Thanks for checking out the stream. I'm not sure what day of the week I'm going to fit in the shoulders and traps, but I will tell you this. It's going to be... Actually, you know what? I'm wondering if I should do it on the weekends too, but I don't know. I have to think about that part of it. But we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, and that's normally the back and biceps day. Like here and there, I'll change up the days a little bit to get more rest time, a little more recovery time, a little more sleep, a little more nutrition. But you know, right now, like I fluctuate, but it's 3 days a week. I'm trying to stay consistent to that. And now it's going to be 4 days a week. And I'll let you know when that's going to be. So final pump. Here we go. Final pump. Let me move this back a little bit. My triceps are really coming in a lot now. All right, guys. God bless. Check out Jesus Lifts on my website, fezgarcia.com. It's free. It's talks about Jesus Christ, how he changes lives. Highly recommend it. Just read at least one testimony. It's my one testimony challenge. And I guarantee you will be changed. Your perspective will change based on that one testimony. And they're easy to read. They're transcripts of interviews I've done over the years. All right, guys. God bless. Take care. Have a great day. Make sure to do some prayer today for the